Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. C, my weekly message to you. And today we're going to talk about something a little touchy-feely. So I'm warning you, particularly if you don't like the L word, you might want to pass this video on by. I am working with someone by the name of Steve Farber. He is going to be writing the foreword for our next book for the Refractive Thinker. And he has a book titled Love is Just Damn Good Business. And I had a consulting call this morning with a colleague of mine, and the L word came up when it came up for business. And it's not a word we typically consider business related. And so we talked quite a bit, and it's such a heart focus for me, particularly all the speaking I've been doing lately. But I want to be able to look at a little bit of Maslow's hierarchy, is why that L word is so important to us. We are all looking for a sense of belongingness. We are looking for that connection in our personal lives, the special person in our life, that significant other, call him what you will, uh, the connection to our workspace, the connection to our students, because we were talking about the fact that you all know I can't have kids and I never was a biological mom. But the fact is, I have kids all over the world. I have 74 graduates. I have many who are surrogate, many of my students who come back to me year after year after year. And so I look at the fact going, I'm very blessed that I might not have been able to have biological children of my own, but I am a favorite aunt for many. I am a mentor for some and a doctoral mom for more than 74 grads now. And the point is that we have the ability to connect with people because family isn't biology. It doesn't have to just remain with people who share our last name, be it married or not. It's the ability of how do we connect with other human beings and how do we use the L word in business, in school, in our personal life without getting all wigged out with that touchy-feely thing. Because love, as Steve Farber says, it's just damn good business. And it's the ability to, at the end of the day, connect. When you look at, remember the legacy exercise that I do with many of you is write your obituary. And I did this at the University of Illinois for my undergrad. I did this in my master's. I did it again in my doctorate. It's the ability to, what do you want the world to say about you should your life end today or tomorrow? Or if you get a little tough with that obituary stuff, try the humanitarian. You know, somebody's going to be giving you a Lifetime Achievement Award. What exactly do you want that award to say? I can tell you when I was at the University of Illinois, I was 20. I hadn't really done a whole lot yet. I didn't know what the world would look like. And so I had an interesting, I was pretty disappointed. And it motivated me to rewrite what I wanted it to say. Now, I wasn't exactly right on all the things that happened, but the ability is the world knows Dr. C has been here. And with all the books that I've written and all the speaking that I'm doing and all the connections that I'm making, it's exhilarating despite or in spite COVID. And I want to let you know, the world still spins, regardless of that little virus, regardless of our attitude in there. But this is the part of being a writer. Love is just damn good business. Steve, I can't wait to be able to start working with you with the Refractive Thinker. But I also want you to understand that love is where it should start. I know sometimes we get angry and frustrated and we don't get what we want, but that is not an excuse not to connect with those we care about. Call the people that you went to college with. Call your best friend you haven't talked to in 2 years. Call your mom. Call your dad if they're still living. I want you to have that connection because we're all longing for it, because this connection, this ability to feel, is part of what we want. Because when we get to our obituary, nobody is going to care how much you know until they know how much you care. And you can't take all these material things with you. But I don't want to have any regrets, and I don't want any regrets for you. Because when the end comes, I want to have a smile on my face going, yeah, no regrets. I did everything that I wanted to do. I fixed everything that was supposed to be right in my world, and I made a difference. And I connected through love to other human beings as often as I could. So this is that leadership legacy. What are you going to leave behind? And how are you going to leave it behind? And most importantly, when? Remember some of the things I post in class. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? What are you waiting for? Life's not getting any shorter. God knows what tomorrow is going to bring. But I woke up this morning after having very little sleep. It was the Chicago Blackhawks game 5. They didn't make it. But I woke up thinking, oh my gosh, isn't it amazing? The sun is shining. There are people that I get to, not have to, connect with today. I get to rewrite that obituary of what I'm going to do today. So at the end of the day, I'll say, yeah, it was a good day. Yeah, I talked to some amazing people. I made a difference in another person's life. So I want to say is what love did you show to another human being? What legacy, what obituary is going to be written about you that said, man, she just lit up a room. Everyone fell in love with her when they got a chance to meet her. When she spoke in a room, people listened. That's what I want the world to say about me. Question is, what do you want them to say about you? And what are you doing to make sure that they do? Remember, I'm an author. Rewrite the ending if you don't like it. Rewrite the chapter. The future hasn't been written yet, and it's all a matter of choice. And every day you wake up going, isn't this brilliant of what I get to do, who I get to meet, the honor of people that I get to connect with? That's magic. And we don't always get everything we want when we want it, but open your heart. Know that there is an amazing world that needs to heal. Be that change you want to see in the world. You know, that's one of my favorite quotes from Gandhi. Be that experience of love for others so that when you get there, instead of griping and grousing, and yeah, I'm going on very little sleep last night, and I am so jazzed and just on the top of the world right now. Why? I had the most amazing call, and I've got one more here in a few minutes. That's why I wanted to make this video so I could share some of this excitement and energy and inspire you to realize that no matter what's going on, our attitude is a choice. How we write the final chapter for today is a choice. Remember, life happens for us, not to us. How is your day going to change when you just change how you show up and say, it's going to be a glorious day. It's going to be magical because I love the world and the world loves me. It's pretty simple. I know it's very touchy-feely and we can't always be with the people that we love the most. I have friends all over the globe. And because of being a military wife and having moved 38 times, I don't know if y'all know this yet, but it's a matter of, I want to keep all the amazing people with me. I want to keep them in my heart and I want to take them out to play with. There's just so many of them and they're just not all here in Chicago. So I pick up the phone, I pick up the Zoom. And some of us can pick up exactly where we left off, even though I might not have talked with them for weeks, for months, for years. Yes, I know we all want to give some of the people we love a hug, a kiss, a greeting that tells them, oh my gosh, we want to connect because that personal attention is so important. But sometimes you can connect even if you're 2,000 miles away. Connect over a sunrise, over a sunset, a good book, a smart aleck comment. I was watching the hockey game with friends of mine in Vegas and it was just so much fun. She wasn't here, but it didn't matter. I had the ability to connect with her and to connect others just by a few texts, a call that we had. They were on the phone and I'm giving her a play-by-play of this game in there and we're miles and miles apart. I do that with other friends as well. It doesn't diminish the ability to connect heart to heart. And so I needed you to know that today. So I want you to take the challenge and to be able to think about not love in just the romantic sense. Love is an intimacy, but it can be that way with business. It can be that way with friendship. It can be with the love of your life. It's all good. And I want you to have that ability that it's all good. So have an amazing day today. I'm going to get off because my call is about to start. And I think Gracie's going to start chirping at the park here, so you'll hear her. But you can have an amazing day if you choose to. So tell someone you love them today. Give them that wink. Give them that nudge. Give them that hope. Be it friend, spouse, family. Just connect with another human being today, okay? I'm Dr. C. I'll see you around the quad. Bye-bye.